you. See you people mutate.
What do you get when a bunch of artists find old books and get drunk on their fantasies for adventure and boxed wine?
The Killustrators.
A Dungeons and Dragons adventure. Last time on the Killustrators.
And the rest of the trip goes swimmingly. You make it back to Jonstrom.
Oswalt wants to talk to his superiors. Saul, Duncan, ? Where?
Don't know where Duncan is right this moment, but Saul's downstairs.
Hold on. Okay, let's go over some things.
Sure to talk a lot, little boy. And one of the receptionists that you saw earlier comes up to you and is like, I believe I have a letter for you. It says, Dearest Pub Thumpers, in quotation marks, I am Todd Withersby, head researcher at the Jonstrom Central Museum.
We're going to the museum.
As you enter into the Runic Civilization exhibit, you see a familiar figure. Someone who is very tall, with a very tall, ornate hat and long red hair.
Oh.
Yeah. As I mentioned in my letter, I was very interested by the things you discovered, and I figured perhaps you'd be interested in discovering more things. In the forest south of the town called Coombe.
Thanks, but I'm not interested. I don't want to go there.
So we're going to end up there anyway. It makes more sense that we do it together.
Oh, marvelous! You're back, so are you interested in taking the job?
Let's go look for some ruins. As they walk out of the office, they see Oswalt. He's got one hand on his hip, and then he's got his machete out, and he's almost posing. Then he's pointing to the sky, and he goes, "Come on, friends, adventure awaits!" And he seems weirdly kind of excited.
And townsfolk are walking by on the street, and they're like, "Whoa! Whoa!"
Ho, 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 whoa.
Throwing money on the ground. Just take it! Just take
Go,
it!
go, go!
Yeah, Art's gonna go, okay, well, let's put that away. And I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I think there's a few things I want to... Yeah, curb it. I think there's a few things I want to do before we set off.
Okay. He's like, all right, come on.
All right.
You can hear the noise of nails being bitten as Knack is at the back of the group biting his claws.
Oh, little boy.
So what does Art want to do?
Art would probably like to take an evening to pick up more healing potions. I don't think I ever actually sat down and went shopping. And we used a ton of those in Kings Peak. And
sure did.
All of them.
Yeah, I would actually, I think, like him to start on his path of learning and maybe go talk to some of the potions people at the guild.
Okay.
Before we head out.
Yeah, you guys can take as much time before heading out to the train station as you like. You're going to be departing from the southern train station as opposed to the northern one that you took before. Okay. Same train, pretty much, but on the other side of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray!
Yay!
Yay! Anybody else want to do anything? Art is going shopping.
Just for a minute. Just so to say he's going shopping so that I can write down shit later.
Yeah, fair enough.
Brix is just like, if you're going out, get me a
bowl.
Yeah, get me a bowl. No.
Get me 3 bowls. It has to be 3.
Very important. I need them for a thing. Anyways, no, Brix also probably could use some potions, so I'll... Art will kindly get Brix a few, hopefully, maybe?
Yeah.
Cool. Nope.
Yep, we can do that.
And then Brix is just gonna hang out in her little Harry Potter room under the stairs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like she may be compelled to do more of her weird little map drawings or something after all the weird shit she's seen.
Sure.
Or maybe she's just kind of drawn out her feelings and trying to figure out the fuck she saw.
Oh. Cool.
Poor little girl.
You said that Art was going to be trying to pick up some information as he's going out buying potions, yeah?
Yeah, and then maybe, like, stopping by the guild hall and see if there's, like, a book he could sit or take with him on the expedition or something.
Yeah. All right. Well, in going about buying potions and things and just looking around the guild hall and finding information, you do end up coming across a list of, like, ingredients and things for different types of healing potions, which you already have.
Yeah, I do.
So now you have some info, but you just you're not sure how to do it yet.
No.
And you have no materials.
No materials or anything.
Yay! Okay. So, and Brix is following you around shopping for potions and such.
Or, no, I think she was like, get me things, and then went back home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well...
And then Art was like, well, at least I know they'll be bought with money. So
True. Fair enough.
He allows this.
Anything else? Scarlett?
Okay, where's everyone else?
How much are potions?
That's what I have to sit down and look up. I don't really
Yeah,
want to...
the potions were in a... Hang on.
Because we had our own made-up potions. We weren't using the ones from the books.
You were using the bandages before.
The bandages were made-up ones.
We were using 1d8 plus 2 potions, which aren't actually a potion.
Yeah, no, the potion is cure light wounds, I believe, and it is plus whatever the caster level is.
Right.
So we decided that was the caster level.
Yeah, it was a second level one, I believe. Yeah, they're 50 gold. Yeah,
Okay.
cure light wounds is 50.
Okay.
I'll probably
end up getting a few of those.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Yep.
I somehow have 15 potions.
What?
15?
Oh, no, wait, I have none.
What happened? How
Big
did you make
difference.
that
Big
mistake?
discrepancy.
That says rations.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. So, you asked where everybody was.
Yeah.
Art was going around to shops and also went back to the guild hall for a while, looking up information and such. Brix, I don't actually know where you ended up.
No,
In her little-
she's up there.
You're in your little
she's either
Harry
right
Potter
Where
house?
I wound up.
Okay, you're in your little Harry Potter house.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did Knack go?
I guess I'll just go to the shops and just follow
Dick him
behind
down.
everyone.
Alright.
Well, there isn't really everyone.
Just kind of dick around.
It's Art.
Yeah.
Oswalto.
Oswalt.
What?
I don't know. I think he's just following people that are shopping, kind of looking around, keeping an eye on things.
So everybody but Brix is shopping. So
Fuck all y'all.
He's not getting anything though.
yeah, just going along.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, what do you do?
Well, do you go then to the guild hall after you're done shopping?
I would say, yeah, Art will go to the guild hall after he's done shopping, and we'll probably make an effort to do so alone.
Okay.
Hmm.
I feel like she just kind of stops being there suddenly. After they leave and they all start walking, she's just not there.
From the museum?
Yeah.
She's just...
Yeah, gone. And then,
Alright.
as Art starts walking into the guild hall, she's just sort of standing next to the door. And she walks after Art, almost like
fear.
She hovers right in front of him, real fast. But with a smile.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. She's like, Artorious, a moment, please.
Oh, sure.
She's just sort of
Scarlet.
standing. Yeah. Her huge hat probably like throws a shadow over your face.
Yeah.
She's just there.
Okay. Yeah. What would you like?
I would like to ask you about something.
Sure.
When I first met you, I noticed there's something in your possession. I can feel it. It's an artifact.
Oh, this thing?
Oh yeah!
This thing that we never
I
asked you
forgot
last
about
time?
that.
I noticed.
What? What is it?
It's the puzzle box.
The puzzle box that we recovered like a
The
million
like
episodes
clusterfuck of
ago.
The
rings.
original thing that I wanted to
did we
throw in
get
the
it from?
river.
Yeah.
From one of the jobs, you went to go identify it, and you could pretty much only figure out that it was
Knack
old as
wasn't
fuck.
there.
Knack wasn't there.
Knack wasn't there for that one?
I think that was right before the train arc. So we did like a quick mission and we got on the
Oh,
train.
yeah,
So
okay.
Knack wasn't there.
So
we
they have a
this
puzzle
weird
box.
Little, ancient mystery puzzle box, and we don't know anything about it. I've just been carrying it around.
We forgot to ask people about it.
Yeah, we keep forgetting to ask people about it.
To be fair, we've had more important things to worry about.
We've had a lot of things on our minds, and
You kind of just forgot that you had a
Yeah.
fucking 1,000-year-old
And
puzzle
I mean,
box.
honestly, because we kept saying, well, next time Scarlett shows up, we gotta ask her about it, and we still didn't.
Yeah.
So,
So
cool.
I was like,
Yeah, Oswald, Scarlett's in the museum. We're like, what are you up to? And she's like, I'm looking for puzzle boxes. Like, oh, that sucks. And then we just keep walking.
And she's like, God fucking damn it,
Son
they're
of a
so
bitch."
stupid.
They're dumb.
Basically, yeah. Anyway. Oh, this thing.
Yeah. She pulls out like a hand from her cave. Like that, and just opens it in front of him. May I have a look, please?
Yeah. Gives it to her.
I think I gotta roll for that to see what I see.
I mean, sure, but first,
Yeah.
as you take it and you're holding it up to your face to look at it, one of the little dongles on your hat starts vibrating. Little silver dongly.
She
Got a text message.
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah.
Hold on a sec, I gotta take this.
She puts her whole head in the hat. Hello. Who's that?
That's
She's a
really
portal
great.
to somewhere else.
That's really
Fucking
great,
robot
actually.
calls.
Yeah. She
Tell
kind of holds the
marketers.
thing a little harder
Hmm.
because she almost feels like it's gonna fly away for some reason.
Oh no.
And then her
Come
eyes
on,
like
yeah.
slowly look up to the crystal as the thingy that's vibrating.
It's like a
on her
little,
hat.
it's like a kind of a hook-shaped
Oh yeah,
silver
one of the
dongle.
Yeah, one of the silver rings that she has in her hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's peculiar. It's never happened before.
Well, that's weird.
Do you mind if I keep this for a while to study it?
Oh, no, we haven't been doing anything with it, honestly.
Well, that's fantastic.
We're going to give it to Brix so she can reach high things.
Yeah, you've been using it like a little fucking
A footstool?
Yeah, not a footstool. What do you call those?
What do you mean a
Yeah,
footstool?
booster seat for like
Yeah.
bricks and
Yeah.
fucking honey and
Yeah,
stuff.
we've been so you can talk to
Using
us
it,
at the bar.
yeah, using it to play fetch with honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Letting Brix like bat it around.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god.
No, I've been keeping it safe. I haven't done anything with it.
No, not the puzzle box.
Yeah. Thank you. She just kind of puts it inside her side
It
cave. It just disappears in a
disappears
second.
somewhere.
Yeah. Just put it in hammer space.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. There was something else.
Yeah.
I noticed very rudely I didn't manage to give you anything useful, even though I did everyone else.
I mean, it wasn't rude.
Yeah, perhaps it wasn't. She puts like her hand back in her cave.
You know what? You don't need this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck
And
it.
pulls out a mortar for crushing herbs.
Oh.
And she's just like rolling in her hands. But to be quite honest, you did not know what you wanted or who you were. I can tell you know now. Perhaps you would want to have it.
Well, thank you.
Make good use of it.
I'll
Yay.
do my best.
Yay.
Okay.
It gives you a +1 to crafting potions, so you now just have that as a skill.
I was gonna say,
And you have one rank in it.
1d8 bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah, I'm good. Well,
D8?
This is
Jesus!
sick!
Pow!
That's really brutal.
I was gonna say, with the amount of shit that I drop in battle,
It's like
I would
4
not be
times the
surprised
strength of a
if I
hatchet.
hit someone's face in with it. So
I can't get over how bad the hatchet was, dude.
hatchets are like the worst
It
weapon.
sucked. It was so bad.
Like, if I had a choice between just unarmed combat and a hatchet, I think I would take the unarmed combat.
You
Because
should. You of claws.
Brix's
That'd be perfect.
like unarmed combat is well, actually anybody.
Yeah.
If somebody just punched someone, it actually does more damage than the fucking hatchet.
That's
does.
what I'm talking about.
I know.
Who
It's
the
the worst.
Yeah. Who did that?
I don't know.
That's not how we work.
No, but it was
Not how
really
we do.
awful. It was pathetic.
Yeah.
I think it did as much as Honey did when enraged. Not now, but like
Yeah, at the time.
yeah, it's so brutal. All right, so Art has a thing.
Art is a thing.
Scarlett has a new thing,
Yes.
which reacts to an old thing she had.
Yeah.
Oh,
Scarlet.
That's new.
Scarlet has a new old thing that reacts to an old thing that she had.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, and I mean, you said it was missing a thing, so
it was missing a thing.
maybe the thing's the thing.
This is my thing.
It's my thing. You can have it.
You can't have it, weird box.
Just arguing with the box. No.
No.
Shut up.
Stop it. Stop.
Don't talk to me like that. You don't know me.
You don't know my
dad.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they're just like awkwardly standing next to the door in the shadows.
Yeah, Art's like still kind of trying
Yeah.
to go inside, but he's like,
She's
Some
not moving,
guildies
though.
are like trying to get around
Yeah,
you because you're
she-
right in front of the door. And they're like,
She's not
Yeah.
moving though, and when you kind of try to like side, or just go to the side to move, she like moves again and walks a little closer.
This
It
is
leads
not
like
uncomfortable
it
at all.
leads down maybe a little too close. That's tall.
Nobody
as
in
she
this
is.
party can fucking
Socialize?
act like a human being.
I am very normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I'm just trying to exist
That's true.
in this world.
And,
I've had my first moment of like not doing that, and the world is crumbling down around me. Anyway,
Yeah, well.
yeah, and as she does this, she like smiles a little more. Says, "You seem worried about the forest."
not the forest per se, but it's been a while.
It has. You know, you
What
may
is-
never know who you are in the present if you do not face the past at some point. I hope you have a lovely night.
You too.
Okay,
It's
bye.
like that she moves to the side and walks out.
Why is Scarlett being so cheery about that? Alright.
Yeah. She said everything with a really wide smile and just left.
Alright.
Yeah. Art's gonna walk into the guild hall to do what he has to do and be like, that was terrifying.
Do you have some warm
Just to
milk?
himself. Just to himself. Just
Also, considering Scarlett is like 6 foot tall, so
Yes.
like taller than Art, I believe.
No, we're about the same height.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think Art's like...
Yeah, but she still like towers over him with a big
Well, that's her
hat.
natural height. I'm pretty sure she like wears like high.
That's
heels
true.
And
Yeah.
a huge hat and stuff. like
If
that.
she's in heels and stuff,
Yeah.
then yeah, she's taller than him.
Yeah. And also the bright orange eyes and the smile. So.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Eyes that look like a fire, like 3 inches away from mine.
Yeah.
She's smiling at me for no reason.
Stop. Stop it.
I don't like
And
it.
the big hat's casting a shaw, so you just look like a
I'm
Cheshire
basically
cat under
also
there.
wearing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for
That is
this.
a really big hat.
Yeah.
It's a
When
really-
it rains, everyone's just punched around underneath.
That's really cute.
That is
actually.
really
That'd be
cute.
really cute, yeah.
Aw.
Knack,
Doll.
Knack buys a newspaper and sits at the train station and just and reads a newspaper
Reads
until
the
everyone's
news.
ready to
Is he
go.
gonna try and pay for this train this time? maybe?
There's a whole lot of like not
Expenses paid.
that's right.
not much
Jesus
that's
Christ.
interesting in the newspaper. Just a whole lot
Headline,
of normal,
nothing new.
a
Everything
whole lot of
fine.
normal city shit. Yeah, I mean more or less. The one thing that you do see, however, is on one of the like closer to the middle pages, and it's an article about a wealth expo in town,
Oh,
and
fuck
Knack
off.
is immediately like, ah.
A wealth expo?
Yes, from what you can extrapolate, it's literally just a whole bunch of rich assholes showing off how rich they are.
Is it a wealth, real estate, and cryptocurrency expo, mayhaps?
Minus the cryptocurrency.
It's runic currency.
Yeah.
Bitcoin.
Or it's crypt currency.
It's
like
cryptid currency.
Oh.
Oh, so it's not real. There you go.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah. It's just.
Are you
it's
saying my
myth.
boyfriend Mothman is not real? You shut your mouth.
Bugbear bucks.
Bugbear buck.
I
All right.
love it.
Oh god.
Cool.
It's the D&D equivalent of Doge coins.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Dunge coins.
Knack hisses at the paper.
He crumples it up and throws it away.
I crumple up the newspaper and eat it. And someone
show
nearby
back.
with their kids are waiting for the bus.
Pulling
and
the
Yeah.
kids in.
Knack glares at them and goes,
Does he spit out a
Let's
bunch
go,
of
sweetie.
paper?
The mother fucking like
Yeah, just a
grabs
bunch of-
their kid by the head, like covering their eyes, and like runs off.
just a bunch of paper flecks go flying out of Knack's mouth. Like confetti.
Awful.
Don't look, sweetie.
If you look, you
Don't look
die.
at the bad man.
Don't look at the bad bushman.
They sit there with honey and wait for the party to
Arms
show up.
crossed.
Yeah.
So I guess where to meet at the train station.
Yeah.
Are there trees at the train station?
I mean, not exactly at the train station, but I mean
On the
dotted
tracks.
around.
Yeah, there's trains waiting on the platform for the next train.
Yeah.
Knack just sits there and nervously stares at
Exactly in front of the train
the
doors.
trees. If you can see them.
No, they're not close
Okay.
enough to see from where you are on
Knack
the
is still
platform.
kind of nervous then.
Yeah,
Aw, poor baby.
you're fine. It's just a train.
It's just a It's just a normal problem where trees are trying to talk to him. That's
It's
all.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So y'all are getting on the train.
Hell you.
Marvelous. Well, you're bored. It's gonna be a 2.5 day trip because there's
Goddamn.
2 more stops.
Jesus.
Yeah, on the way to Coombe.
Do we have just time to fuck around on the train?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you can fuck around all day long.
I will say Art is looking progressively more uncomfortable.
Mhm.
And not really, like, definitely kind of keeping to himself in his room. And just kind of has his face buried in whatever book he managed to borrow from the Guildhall. Hasn't really been that talkative or responsive,
Yeah,
generally.
Cool.
totally fair. All right.
Oswalt's been doing a mix of working on the suit that he started back in King's Peak.
Yep.
When he finds some spare time, and also harassing his party members with stories of this book he grew up reading that he really liked, called The Adventures of Mutt and Scruggs, and how he had the one book specifically, they go searching for a lost temple, and he's really excited because this is what he thought adventuring guild shit was gonna be.
Yay!
Aww.
Nice.
So he's like, I get to go find a lost temple like Mutt and Scruggs did.
Oh.
This is the sweetest thing I've
It's
ever
very
heard in
sweet.
my life. It's so wholesome.
And specifically, he's just been he knows Art's kind of apprehensive about it, so he's been harassing Art with stories from the book the most. Where he goes, we'll go and we'll find a big crystal skull, and it'll be great. There's gonna be goblins, and then we'll be like, stop it, and then they'll stop it, and we'll be heroes.
Art is not really engaging beyond just, like, nodding and
Aw.
whatever. But he
Goblins,
has
right.
definitely... He's read these books.
Yeah.
He knows. Like, he's...
And
but he's just, like, not talking to you about
Yeah,
it.
and he,
Giant
like,
Mutton Scruggs fan.
No, he's just like, I know. These books have been around for literally ever. I read them, like, 50 years ago. Like... Probably just found some old-ass book with the fucking necromancy book. These were, like...
exactly.
They're, like, YA from, like, 100 years ago.
Yeah.
They've been around forever. They're like
Yeah.
Nancy Drew books.
I do like the idea of Art being a big Mutton Scruggs fan. Like under all his armor, he's got
yeah.
like a Mutton Scruggs tee that is well worn because he wears it all the time.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
I like to imagine that Art is more upset than he is happy to be hearing about Mutton Scruggs.
Yeah.
Is a fan but doesn't want to like engage because
Yeah. Maybe later that we can have this conversation,
like,
but not right
now.
now.
In the mood.
Yeah.
I love mutton Scruggs though.
Love mutton Scruggs, I'm just like not here for this right now.
Mutton Scruggs.
Right, it does sound like that fucking book, but like I can't.
Yeah, it does.
Can't
Sure, whatever.
I guess that's kind of cool,
Scruggs.
but I'm not engaging with this right now.
So yeah,
best title.
So he's basically doing that. He's ranting about the book and how excited he is to go on a proper adventure where he's not going to get cut with machetes and accosted by void beasts, he thinks. And
he hopes.
I assume.
Yeah, and he's working on the suit that he started in King's Peak during the 2 weeks that they had.
Yay!
So.
And Wick, I assume, was acting as mannequin again? Yeah.
Knack spends the whole time cuddling with Honey and binge watching The Office.
On the Netflix.
On fantasy Netflix.
It actually plays on a massive net that you have to
Flick.
Yeah.
Oh. Honey doesn't like The Office. Oh.
I tire of this shrewd fellow and his
I tire of this shrewd fellow and his shenanigans.
Holy shit, honey.
Why doesn't Jim clearly eat him? He's the dominant one.
Why does Jim simply not eat the fruit? He's clearly more fit. Oh boy.
I do want to say too on the train ride, because Oswalt's been harassing Art. He's actually been a little bit jumpy around you a little bit.
Oh.
And more explicitly, like if you've ever come by like with Wick, he's been more like when you guys first met a little bit, how he's like, oh, like just had that moment of shock before being like, oh yeah, no, this is fine.
Huh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oswalt hasn't noticed.
Okay.
Because you're so excited.
Yeah, he's so
Because he's so stoked on mutton Scruggs, dude. I'm not gonna lie, real quick, I really do want to make mutton Scruggs movie posters, like fake ones, like book covers or something. Yeah.
Oh, like old like dollar book
Yeah.
covers.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So excited.
I'm also just glad you
Mutton Scruggs.
Mutton Scruggs is a very good name.
It's so
Oswald also is upset because for many years he's missed out on like Scruggs Con or whatever.
No, well, I'm gonna say this, and this could be something that you could play with earlier. As far as he knows, there's only one Mutton Scruggs book.
Oh no, it's definitely a series.
It's definitely.
Oh, yeah.
There's at least like 7 books.
Yeah. Oh god,
Yeah.
no, there's got to be like dozens and dozens.
Yeah.
They're like
Yeah.
Nancy Drews and
like
the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
Oh, like
But-
fucking like 48 books.
Yeah,
but-
just
yeah.
like
But this is
Art
why
has read every single one.
Of course, multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
Oswalt is
and in
on-
multiple languages, I would assume too, just to see if
probably.
they stay true to the original.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
They don't.
they
by
don't.
the way.
No.
Yeah, and the reason why Oswalt only thinks there's one, and the reason why he's so excited is because he's read this book a million times, because it's one of the few books that his dad had that he would read over and over and over again.
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
little boy. Mutton Scruggs.
I like it a lot.
Yay. That makes me really happy. Alright.
I need to investigate the artifact.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing with it?
hitting it on a table, hitting it with a
Dunk.
hammer.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit it with multiple things. I'm gonna put it in multiple acids and farm it. She's doing that all the time, but for some reason, if someone walks in, well, she's just always napping. She's just like sitting like this with her hat on, just sitting.
So she's doing that all the time, but if anybody ever
yeah,
observes her,
for some
she's
reason
asleep?
she's just asleep. Yeah, she's just napping like that, you know.
That's weird and spooky as fuck.
With her like thingy next to her, like an old wizard. But she is, yeah.
Alright.
She's probably gonna try and take the ring and her hat off.
Okay.
And see if it reacts to it, like when it's closer, or if it fits anywhere.
Okay. Well, banging it with shit and putting it in acids and such, the puzzle box, for all intents and purposes, seems fucking indestructible.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, putting your hat dongle up next to it, the puzzle box does react to the silver dongle being put up next to it, and it attaches itself to the box.
Is it just part of the box?
What else happens?
Now you're down
the
to dongle.
The dongle is kind of hook-shaped-ish, and it has a tiny little offshoot which acts as like a handle.
Okay.
So now, the puzzle box is actually workable. You can do things with it now using that handle, using the hook.
Okay. So as this discovery happens, she's like,
Yeah.
huh.
When you hold it near it vibrates
I'm
and
down one thing now in my head.
it, like,
what will I do?
pings into the puzzle box and like attaches itself, like pulls itself away from your hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when that does happen, she like gets up, like all of her hair just goes poof. She gets up so quickly, like, oh.
Does it like poof out in every direction?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's a lot.
And she like, all the doors open up so that she can run out immediately. She's not touching anything, but everything that is opening, and she runs through the train looking for Art to give this back.
I mean, he's in his room.
There you go. Art. Your door opens too, but she stops in front of it. May I come in?
Sure.
Thank you. She walks in.
I guess.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. All you hear is like they're like feet in the door open.
Yeah. Oswalt like just left. He's like, when am I ever gonna get to read this fucking book?
Never.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I want to read about potions and shit.
I do.
So she walks in and puts the artifact in front of you. Like, it's complete now.
Well, now what?
Good question. I should give it back. I'm not a thief.
Yeah, but now it can do something. It couldn't do anything before.
Take it. My arms hurt.
Okay, he takes it.
Marvelous.
I don't know where he goes. I would love to find out. So, be available for more experimenting.
You're terrifying. You know that, right?
Thank you. You're so nice.
You also owe her a new dongle.
You owe me a dongle.
What does that mean?
One of the rings in my head.
Also, technically speaking, nobody told Scarlett she had to take that off of her hat and put it in.
I don't know.
No, but
she did it. Now she wants a new dongle.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Noted.
What are you reading?
she like points to the hole in the hat.
Yeah. She puts a finger through it.
Yeah.
What are you reading?
Oh yeah, she just does it absent-mindedly.
Yeah.
What's going on?
You're gonna make it worse. Stop it.
Stop it.
Don't pick at it.
Yeah, don't pick at it. Yeah.
It's getting progressively bigger.
Already. No, don't do that. God. When Scarlett asks what Art's doing, he just kind of like waves the book he got from the guild while he's just reading.
Did you steal that?
No, I'm borrowing it. Why? When would I have ever stolen anything?
I wouldn't have told. It's fine.
No, but that's like just against who I am as
It's
a
okay.
person.
I think we've all stolen stuff from the guild. Everyone
No,
knows.
no, I haven't, and I'm not going to. Why have you stolen things from the guild?
It's okay.
Boredom.
Don't worry, no one's gonna know.
I know.
Well, that's on your conscience. Huh?
Yeah.
I stole this from you yesterday. And just like gives back something important.
Back.
Surrounded by
What is
thieves.
Yeah, seriously.
What is it? What's the book about?
Oh, making potions.
Oh, you're making potions now?
Not yet, but
What do you need?
things. Things.
Thank you. So specific.
I just started. Everyone's been coming in here. I'm not doing else.
You motherfucker.
Everyone's been coming in here talking about fucking mud scruggs. I can't focus. It's like flowers and shit. I don't know.
Anyway.
Did Oswalt come in here talking to you about that book too?
Yeah. I think he's kind of been talking everyone's ear off.
He sat there for 3 hours while I slept talking about it.
Wow.
3 hours. God damn.
Yeah.
Oswald doesn't know how to read the room.
No.
He's talking to someone who's asleep about this thing he really likes.
He's excited, man.
He's
Give him
so
a break.
excited.
He's never had another person to talk to about his passions.
This is true. So, yeah.
Alright.
I can sense you want me to leave, so I will do this now.
Yeah, but before you go...
Yes.
I really can't shake the feeling that we've met before.
That's a...
Yeah. It's kind of been bugging me since the first time we met.
Well, I've been many places for many years.
I mean, me too.
You could have seen me anywhere.
That's true. Seems a little hesitant.
She's just smiling.
I don't like that.
I'm sure I'll come back to you.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Okay. Let me give you this. She pulls out like a really, really old looking notebook. Like the thing has pages coming off and stuff. In a little baggie. Which smells like flowers and stuff, so it's probably full of potion making shit.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And she like puts the bag on top of the book and hands it over.
Oh.
Yay.
Well, thank you.
Those are my notes on potion making. If you can read my writing, they should be really helpful.
I've made it through a few pretty messy manuscripts. I think I'll be able to figure it out.
Well, Godspeed.
Thank you.
Manuscripts of what?
Whatever.
You know, whatever catches my eye. Mutton Scruggs. I don't know.
Mutton Scruggs.
She like nods and
some of the stuff was unpublished. Yeah. Gotta go back to the source.
Yeah. Well, she nods and leaves, and the door closes behind her.
Cool.
Dope.
Cool. We done. End scene.
All right.
Do you want to do anything for Brix?
Oh no, Brix is just highly fucking suspicious of trains now because she's been on 2 big trains and had 2 fucking moments.
2 terrible things happened.
Yeah, so she's just in a cabin, like covered in blankets and pillows,
Holding
and
her
just
crowbar.
Yeah, holding her crowbar at the ready. You know, just waiting for an excuse to break some shins. You know.
Jesus Christ. My God. And Knack is just slumped down, not happy about the proceedings.
Yeah.
Zoning out, channeling something so he can watch a thing. Can I see Netflix?
He's got a laptop on his stomach. He's watching Netflix. I
I
told you.
He's got a beer in his
I told
hand.
you what he's
got a
doing.
can of PBR.
Don't try to change it.
Alright.
He's got honey there.
And Honey doesn't like The Office.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've established this.
Yeah, we talked about this.
But he's bearing it because he knows you like it.
Aww.
So, as your little chat comes to a close, you guys pull into the stop at Viola's Garden, which is the first stop along your way towards Coombe. And, yeah, so the train pulls to a stop, and it's going to be there for about an hour or 2. You guys can fuck around there. And then it'll continue on its way. Hooray! Viola's Garden is named such, this is just fun trivia that I thought of, is named such because it was founded by a man by the name of Victor Viola and was called a garden because of the area's natural abundance of variety of plant life. Hooray!
Question.
No.
In this town, do we have unlimited soup and breadsticks?
Absolutely not.
Fuck.
It's not Olive Garden.
We're not getting out here,
Why?
though, are we? We're just stopping. The train's
not
just stopping.
family here.
Yeah, it's stopping for like an hour or 2.
They have it right on the board. You're not family.
Not Olive Garden. Not family restaurant.
When you come here, you're not family. We take your birth certificate and rip it up.
Knack stares out the window and admires the way that the plant life here is different from his home.
Yeah. All kinds of different flowers and trees and, weeds.
He can name every single one.
Yeah. He sure
Nerd.
can.
He is.
Nerd.
He is.
He's a student. That's why he's here with you.
That's true. He's a big nerd.
It overlooks a lake called Lake Runea. And it's home to some of the best metal workers in the country.
It's home to some of the best metal.
Some of the best metal bands in the world. And the train station is framed by a huge ornate gate depicting many spotted falcons, which are Castell's national bird. Hooray!
Are they family?
Yeah.
Nice.
They are. They get the breadsticks.
Damn it!
They eat the breadsticks
Not the soup,
without
though.
breaking eye contact with
They're
you
so
as a power
fat.
move.
There's a bunch of falcons outside the window eating breadsticks off the ground.
And a man sitting on a bench nearby
Throwing his breadsticks.
being upset that he can't have any breadsticks.
Those are my breadsticks!
Give them back!
What are you doing?
He tries to take them from the Falcons, but the local guards won't have any of that. They haul him away immediately.
Explain yourselves, falcons!
I hate this city!
What the heck?
I hate
Give me
this!
one good reason why you're doing this! Falcons are all just
Falcons, just hanging out like pigeons.
He's such a pussy that he's fucking trying to reason with them and get them to explain themselves.
He's
Why
a
would
very
you do
well-dressed
this to
like
me?
businessman. He's got like his briefcase and he's wearing a full suit and he's arguing with Falcons.
He just wants his breadsticks.
There's like 12 Falcons just pecking at breadsticks on the ground.
Why? How did they get there? What did they do to him to make him drop his breadsticks?
They're not his. They're just
The
breadsticks.
train starts moving. We all wave to him.
Goodbye, crazy man.
We can hear him through the window.
All right. I take it you guys don't want to fuck around here. So you have like a little bit of time before the train takes off.
Yeah, not really. I will say Art is... I mean, he's already in a way, but now we just figured out, or not figured out, we can do whatever the thing it does with this puzzle box, and he's now terrified of it.
So,
It's workable now. But
It's workable,
Really?
and that's frightening.
really quickly,
Yeah,
the
what
only
if we have
people
a
that
bomb?
know that this thing is complete is Art and
Scarlet.
Scarlet,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
correct.
Just wanted to double check.
Yeah, and I would say maybe just as a distraction tactic to himself currently, Art is probably gonna
Mess with it.
go find someone. Could be what? So now we have this thing.
You left your glowing rock with Saul.
Yeah, we left our glowing rock with Saul.
That's fine.
I'm putting my foot down.
So we need
Don't
the glowing
touch the
rock,
glowing
is what
rock.
you're saying.
No, I'm
Don't
just saying.
touch the glowing
I'm
rock
like
to the puzzle box.
quantifying where your magic items are, and you have your. I mean, they're not magic, but they're the result of magic. Your darts.
Darts, yep. And my cool bell. And a sock.
What?
Where did the
Where
sock
did
come from again?
I don't know, but I got one.
What the hell?
Whose sock do
I
you
don't
have?
remember.
You just put soap in it and beating it.
I can't believe you have a sock.
And you promised that it was going to be useful eventually.
So Art is fiddling with the puzzle box.
No, he's not fiddling with the puzzle box. Fuck
Oh, he's
you.
not?
Not fuck with the puzzle box.
I thought you said
No,
as a
he-
distraction.
There's just like
No,
an explosion in the fucking
Yeah.
train.
Um,
And it's him.
he's gonna go find Oswalt
Oh, okay.
and
All right.
be like, "What do we do?
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
What do we do? It's full. It's
What
fixed.
would Mutton
do we-
Scruggs do?
Wait, did it change while we were on the train?
Yes.
Does
Yeah,
Oswald
yeah, 'cause-
have...
Sid.
Stop playing with it.
I'm not playing with it. Scarlett said she wanted to look at it.
I kind of did, yeah.
Scarlett was fiddling with it, and the one of the dongles from her hat like clicked onto it.
Yo,
Now
yeah,
it's,
don't-
now it's
That's right. I
yeah,
thought that
and
was
she
all.
was like poking the hole that
Do you
the
want a
dongle
sock?
left.
Apparently I have one.
She just has a hot sock dangling from her
Yes,
fucking
on
hat.
I can't get rid of it. It was
Anyway,
a gift from a friend.
You were saying
Knack was binge watching
The Office.
Yeah.
in his room.
Yes, he was.
In reality, what he's done is he's pulled all the shutters on the windows in his little booth, and he's just got a blanket wrapped around
he's
himself,
just
and he's just like,
getting all comfy.
yeah, but he's also just like about the outside. He just doesn't want to go outside.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
he just wants to sleep and watch The Office.
He likes the outside.
the inside of his little booth, there's like crickets and wildlife chirping. It's all swampy and gross.
All right, so train is moving again,
Cool.
Gross.
and your next stop is a place called River's End, which is
Is it where the river ends?
it's at the beginning actually of a river.
That's dumb.
No, I know.
It was named by
But, you know.
trolls.
It was named by the pioneers and they fucked it all up.
Wait, so
But River's beginning didn't sound very good.
Yeah.
So yes, it's at the end/beginning of Coombe River. It's generally not a very noteworthy town. It's just sort of a regular ass town. They don't offer much that other cities don't. aside from a riverboat tour to Coombe via the river. Hooray! So you guys pull up into River's End.
How long's the train sticking around?
It's scheduled to be there for about an hour. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could just take a riverboat tour.
You could.
I mean, I feel like at least Brix and Knack would want to get off the train for a little while.
Yeah, maybe. Knack's made a little home for himself
He made
in
a
his
little
room.
nest.
In his room, yeah.
Little Knack nest.
He got very comfortable.
Brix is fucking out. The second the train is like, hey, we're gonna stop for an hour, she's like, and is out.
I want to get out too. This train is very slow. I feel confined.
All right. Well, great. It's fairly late in the day now by this point. So you've been traveling for a good long while. And so you disembarking the train?
I would say so. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Brix
Okay.
is,
What do? You're outside. You're on the train platform.
I was going
Hang
to
out.
actually say I think Oswald's still on the train.
Knack too.
All right.
He's just
Okay,
gonna
so
hang out there and he's
Knack and
gonna...
Oswald are hanging out.
Oswald's making things.
What is he making?
None of your goddamn business.
Oh!
What is he making?
None of your business.
All right.
Oh wow. Okay.
snap.
Yeah.
Damn,
All right.
dude. He's making thongs.
Probably.
Gross.
He's making cock socks.
Very small.
Why?
Because he thinks we're gonna go to a beach, so he's like, I need to have the appropriate attire.
In the
to
shape,
Exactly.
in the
Make
shape
a bunch of
little
banana
elephants.
Oh no! Oh no! This
Oh,
is
they're
terrible.
really cute.
Oswald, that's horrible. Anyway, so you three
All right.
are out.
We're off the train.
Okay.
Cool. What do we see on the platform?
It's
Not
pretty
much.
not noteworthy.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
all the walls are not very ornate. It's just they serve a function, and that's it. It's not very decorative at all. And looking outside into this town, it's just boring-ass buildings.
Great.
River's End
Cool.
sucks.
Wow, such decadence.
Yeah.
People are friendly, though.
Great, I guess.
They're like, hey, welcome. Welcome to River's End.
Please don't leave.
Don't leave, please.
Spend some money here, please, for the love of
Our
God.
economy is in the toilet.
Right off the bat, huh?
That's the welcoming committee. Spend money.
This is just some guy.
Oh.
Wow, this town is full of hysterical people. I love it.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe I'm just gonna get back on the train. I don't know what it is.
Right. Okay.
Is there nothing?
Besides
there
the
nothing?
riverboat.
I bet there's like shops and shit.
What are the shops?
It's normal ass like
Yeah, there's
general
nothing good.
store.
There's nothing good.
River's End is terrible.
Why did you make this place?
Well, you'll see in a moment because as you guys get back onto the train and wait a little while, when it's supposed to start moving again, a train conductor is coming down the cars saying that there's a problem on the tracks ahead, so everybody has to get off the train.
Okay,
'cause
so
they
we
need
are
to fix
taking the
shit.
riverboat tour.
Hooray! It's, as you might imagine, significantly slower than the train.
Art is okay with this.
Cool.
As the conductor comes by, like, kind of tapping on all the rooms, saying, like, you gotta leave.
Get the fuck out of here.
Knack slides open the door, and then, like, bugs crawl out.
Yeah.
And he hisses at the conductor and scuttles down the hallway and out the door.
Well,
Okay.
that was nice.
Well, all right, sir.
And as he gets outside, he shields his eyes from the sunlight because he's been in.
No, it's dark now. It's,
It is
it's
dark?
nighttime, so
Well, he doesn't do that then.
yeah. He shields his eyes from the moon.
From the moonlight. What's the environment like in this town?
The plant life.
What's everything look like?
The general environment, the nature and such, is a lot of rocks near the beginning of the river where the spring is, and other than that, it's a lot of plains and rolling hills. It's very flat. You're like,
Oh.
yeah, you're in a lot of flat land. There's a couple
there-
trees here and there.
Are they coniferous or deciduous trees?
Deciduous.
Oh.
Is this a town we're in?
Yeah.
Damn,
You're in a little
Spin
town.
me a yarn, Jeph. What's this town look like?
It's boring.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
really, really plain.
It's the no-name brand of cities,
Yeah.
basically.
I'm okay. Knack
It's
size.
it's a relatively
a
small
size-
town too.
Okay.
It's lucky to have a train stop.
And this is our final stop?
No. Your final stop is Coombe.
Okay, I was expecting more trees. So Knack sighs a sigh of relief that there's not so many trees here right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. A lot of grassland and racks.
I, on the other hand, look at the lack of trees in the slowest boat and she's like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to take the boat to where we're going?
Cities.
Yep. You have to take the river boat, which is a tour boat, down the Coombe River, which leads directly into the Coombe Pond, which is connected to the ocean.
Knack is very excited.
Yay!
He wants to take a boat ride.
Yay!
Who's in charge of this whole boat thing? It must be a guy.
Well, I mean, it's closed right now.
Oh.
Because it's nighttime.
We spend a night.
I mean, we can just fucking
Wow, it's bumping.
skip that.
It's bar hopping.
I'm sure
Upon entering one of the taverns,
Knack want to get his drink on.
even the tavern is exceptionally boring. It's very plain wood.
Does everyone just wear polos and khakis in this town?
The fantasy equivalent of that.
So we're not even in a bar, we're in a family restaurant that serves beer and has knickknacks on the wall.
Yeah.
And the servers are required to wear at least 5 pieces of flair. And
They got a Boston pizza, that's all they've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking East Side Mario's.
Right, so you hang out, day comes, whatever.
Yeah, no. I will say...
Wait, I need to steal a bowl from this place. From the
Try
restaurant.
your best.
Fine, I will.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Fine.
Wait, what do you order in order to get a bowl?
Just I don't know, a bowl of ranch. They sound like the kind of
Oh, God.
They just sound like the kind of people. It's like, can I just have a bowl of ranch? They're like, yeah, that's our best seller. Here you go.
All right, so they bring you a bowl of dressing, but it's a comically small bowl.
God damn it.
I'm still got a fucking eye on you.
Oh! Is that a nat 20?
Yes! The only 20 I've ever rolled.
Yeah!
I take the bowl and I put it back.
Yo! God damn it!
No, she
I got, what was that?
You gotta save those for combat.
Yeah,
no!
Hi, my name is Tag, and I'll be your server today.
Tag?
Yeah. Yep. I'll have to rhyme with Greg.
I got a 19.
I got a 19 plus 13. I just want to
But that's a nat 20.
I know. So I did manage to sleight of hand it away, and then Art caught me.
Yeah, like sleight of hand it out of
you. Like grabbed it, and as you grabbed it, Art's hand just like slapped it out of your paws.
Oh God!
And it just slides across the table and like. Dum, 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 dum.
My ranch.
Oh yeah, there's a ranch everywhere. Everybody in the restaurant goes silent as they look over at the commotion.
Because it's the craziest thing they've ever seen.
Of course. It's very dramatic.
It's so boring.
It's the most that's happened, period, in
like 30 years.
Oh God.
You hear people in the back like, should we call the cops? Like,
what do we do?
Do we have cops?
It's not even interesting enough to have crime.
Oh no, this has never happened.
Before we wrap up this scene, I guess Art is now wiping fucking ranch off of his...
Yeah, did anyone else get hit with ranch? On our table or other?
Alright.
Do we have to roll to see if we go fucking...
He's doing it.
Oh, awful.
Okay.
Better not fuck me.
Alright.
These robes are expensive. No, really.
Who got hit
You guys are fine.
Yeah.
However, Tag rolled a 2.
Oh no!
So he got all the ranch. It's just
Sorry, Tag.
He like put it down. You went to steal it. His hand was like still right there. Art slaps it away, and it all just.
And like a tag-shaped blob, just like right.
Yeah.
So as far as Tag's concerned, he put down an order of ranch.
Yeah.
The customer went to reach for the order that they ordered, and then Art just smacked.
Very rudely smacked it away and covered him in ranch.
Looks like a terrible person.
This is still a win for Brix because Art looks like the asshole in this.
Yeah.
Tag is like, how dare you, sir?
My nutrient
I'll have you
ranch.
know we have the 3rd finest ranch dressing in the whole southern region.
Wow.
We have the 3rd finest ranch in all of town.
We have the third finest ranch in this building.
Art's gonna marinate on that for a minute. And just sigh.
I've never encountered anyone as rude as you, sir.
Sure.
Not once in all my years.
You know what? Here's a tip.
Just get out of
Just
here.
go. Clean yourself up.
A tip? Wow.
Damn it!
I didn't deserve this.
I've never gotten one of these before. Thank you. I take back everything I said about you.
I can retire now.
Finally, I have to go tell the fellas about this.
Great, cool.
The economy is so bad.
Wipe up your face first. I don't know.
He's already gone by the time.
Well, yeah.
He excitedly runs back to the kitchen. Guys!
Yeah, so...
I'll never believe it's a Christmas miracle.
This is the saddest.
So I think at this point, we'll just wipe any remaining ranch off the table.
Yeah.
And Art is just gonna put the thing that we don't know what it is, in the middle of the table and be like...
The puzzle box?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scarlett fixed it.
That is gross.
What's gross? It's a silver box.
Oswalt picks it up, then is just fiddling with it.
Is he trying to solve it? Trying to solve the puzzle? Or is he just kind of like looking at it?
I would say
he's like poking his finger through some of the rings.
Yeah, he's looking at it, and then he just starts trying to solve it.
Cool. All right. Oh, okay. You're making no progress right now.
Fantastic.
How much is an ale?
An ale?
Yeah.
Gimme 1 gold, sir.
1 gold? That's expensive.
Extremely expensive.
They're broke. They need money.
Usually we pay for them in coppers.
Silvers, thank you.
Silvers. Still.
Brix, I think you're allowed to steal money from someone.
Granted,
Knack,
they also come in gigantic tankards.
Oh, well.
So it's like 2 of them. 2
Yeah.
Knack,
It's still overpriced. But
decides not to buy a beer.
Aww.
Knack.
He's just like sitting in his chair with all
Knack.
4 arms crossed.
Those are my gold.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still get one.
I don't want to. It's a principle. It's a pride.
It's a
thing.
really boring town, and shit is overpriced because they need the money.
Oh God.
It's a point of pride.
Awful.
Yeah.
I bet you it's a very bland ale too. Probably tastes like newspaper or something.
Knack squints and turns to Brix.
Well, that wasn't Brix talking.
No.
What?
But he leans towards Brix. Says, "Hey, Brix. Would you steal me a flagon of ale?"
Does Art hear this with his elven ears?
What is that?
Sneaky, right?
Perception wise.
I'm going to assume Art is sitting next to Brix.
Yeah, I just knocked the
Yeah. Not like as in you didn't just like lean forward and do it. So you just like are sitting right there.
Okay, hold on.
Why is everyone around me
Doing
Hold on.
crimes.
doing crime?
Crimes.
Well, Oswald's trying to solve a puzzle.
Well, everything's so boring.
Let me roll.
Okay, fine. Because I just
what do
rolled
I gotta
2
what do
ones
I
for
gotta
you.
roll to keep this secret from
What, are you just gonna grab Brix and pull her into the
No, I
suit?
just whisper it.
But like, what's my?
Okay, I'm gonna say, for the sake of trying to hide this, and
to
the
move
fact that
silently.
Art just rolled a 15 for listen, roll your sleight of hand.
Sleight
for
of hand.
talking.
Yeah, that
I don't
makes
know.
sense.
I'm trying to
Makes
think of the
sense.
sneakiest
What are you gonna
thing.
thieves can't this at
Shit,
Brix?
7 to 10.
No crimes.
Okay.
No crimes.
No crimes here.
Art's on guard.
Oh no, my crime.
Does Art yell no crime?
Did you scream no crimes?
Yeah.
Art is going to be like, stop trying to steal shit or things. Stop trying to steal things. He would never swear.
He would never.
He would never do a swear. He would never do a
He's
fuck
sworn
word.
multiple times in the campaign. He would never do a swear.
So, as you say that,
Sneaky friend.
everybody is...
It's for team morale.
No, it's not. Just buy an ale.
People are staring at you all over the restaurant.
Good.
Like,
Then they can't steal anything.
Nobody's even.
So... Is there any plants in this restaurant?
I mean, a couple. 12?
Where are they?
What do you mean? They're like little potted ones hanging from the like
little potted ferns?
Don't
in the corners of the room.
Use your plant powers to steal things.
Knack looks at Brix and winks aggressively.
But my crime.
I want to yell at Oswalt. Hold on.
Wait a minute. What did Oswalt do?
Put that guy's face down. The puzzle box.
What?
Put that guy's face down.
Oh right. Yes. Okay.
Fucking...
Brix yells that. I also rolled a 12 on my
Yes, I was going to say, just real quickly, since you rolled a 12, you are fumbling with it and making very little progress. However, at one point, you do manage to, using the dongle, pull one of the rings through, so that one ring is looser now. So you're like, oh, okay, I get it. You get how it's supposed to work.
So Oswalt acknowledges Brix and just goes, face?
That was weird.
Yeah, you gotta put it down. I have to go steal a thing. Excuse me.
No, you don't. If you're getting up,
a mother in the restaurant covers her child's ears.
Knack is standing behind Art going...
Oswalt puts the metal puzzle box on the table, but is still continually trying to solve it while it's on the table.
Do you want to roll again?
Oh, God.
Ixnay on the eel set.
Well,
not so much.
You're not getting anywhere right now.
Can I reach to steal an ale from one of them?
God, Art is going to get up and just buy a round of ale.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Please roll a sleight of hand.
This is devolved into chaos.
I don't actually have great sleight of hand. So.
Good.
Really?
I don't think so.
You're going to smack your plant hand out of the way.
You're going to try and reach into a plant and knock it over.
I don't have any.
All right, well, give it your best shot.
Okay. It's a 12.
Plus 2.
A 12?
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
Okay, so a 14. So you reach your hand through a plant and it manifests through one of the plants near the bar. And you're trying to do it sneakily, right? And like act casually.
Where does Art have to slap? Does he have to slap Scarlett or does
So imagine that you guys are in the corner of the restaurant, right? So there's a potted plant hanging in the corner of the room. So Scarlett kind of pulls one of the things where she stretches as if she's yawning and is just like sticking her hand through the plant, through like one of the leaves.
love it.
On the other side of the restaurant near the bar, a hand just comes out of a plant and is blindly patting around and finds a tankard and it's like trying to find where to fill it. It's like awkwardly like...
There's a man there's like, excuse me.
Okay, I'm standing up really tall, and I'm like,
a little to the left, to the left.
And then Brix is just like, you want me to go to the... All right. And then poor Art.
Art is covering his ears and going, no.
I will say at this point, Art is probably just like doubled over on the table. He's just done.
He's gonna barf.
He's
going blind.
Okay, so after a few tries, you do eventually stumble upon one of the taps. And you twist it, but you hear that the liquid is just barely missing the tankard. And you shuffle it over so it starts filling up.
Where's the bartender?
He's showing off his kit. He's excited. He's in the kitchen.
Fair enough.
Can I roll for the puzzle box again?
Yep.
That's why we're doing this now.
You get another 2 rings loose, so you've got like a little bit of a chain sticking out of it.
Oh, neat.
Yep.
Okay, can I bring my ale to the table?
Yep.
Sick.
It's along the sides of it. It's like spilling out over the top because you weren't able to gauge it really well.
I bring it in and I put it in front of Knack because I don't drink. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't get to do a crime. Meh.
And she just sits down like me.
No one's stopping you.
She just put something on.
Oh no! That's the worst.
I'm right here.
Tig steps out from the kitchen and sees the bar and is like, I don't remember spilling anything. That's weird. Huh. That's it. That's the only thought he puts into it.
Because why would crimes happen here?
They don't happen.
Crimes don't happen here.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never even heard of a crime.
What's a crime?
What's a crime?
Knack pulls the tankard into his ghillie suit and drinks it inside his ghillie suit.
How
perfect.
How much?
And offers a little bit to Honey.
Too much.
Oh,
Honey's knocked out.
Knack pets Honey.
Honey likes Smarty.
How much are the rooms at the inns here?
Art's done.
Art's done.
Same price as the beer.
One gold.
That's fine. Art's going to bed. Art's done with all of you. He can't be witness to any more crimes tonight, and he's just going to buy a room in this place. They obviously need the money.
Was that an 18, sir?
It was a 19.
So you get 3 more chain links loose. So now you've got a fairly sizable little dangly chain hanging off of this ball, and through the dent that you've made in it, you can see something in the middle that is yellow. You only see a tiny little speck of yellow.
Somebody peed in it.
Yeah.
I sure hope that thing doesn't explode when we figure this out.
Yeah. And I will say when Art goes to pay for his room, because he is just going to stay here, it's just, he's not going to the train.
Yeah.
He's not dealing with anyone. He's also going to leave extra money to cover for the shit you guys stole.
Is this another tip?
Yeah, call it that.
Oh my god!
1 gold.
2 in 1 day!
Yeah.
Faint.
They must think Art's royalty at this point.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah.
This guy is now, like, he thought that Art was super rude at first,
Yeah.
but now is in love with Art, pretty
Cool.
much. He's just like,
Art,
Yeah.
wow, thank you!
Art wakes up the next, or I guess he doesn't
Yeah.
really sleep, but he leaves his room the next morning, and in the town square, there's like a big statue, and they're like
A gold
throwing
statue.
flowers at it, and like, it's like
This guy's gonna have the most interesting story that River's End has heard in a long time.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's going to leave a total of 3 gold. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
It's wild.
It's wild.
Holy fuck! It's wild.
No. Not cool, Art. Not cool.
No.
Why is that not cool?
Not cool.
I'm not.
he's narking on his friends. That's why.
No, I didn't say you guys stole anything. I'm just paying for the stuff you stole.
Like a narc.
That's not what a narc is.
That beer was for team morale, and by removing 3 gold, you've lessened the party.
You
We
don't
have
even
the
know
party-
I did it.
The party has net lost strength because of that 3 gold.
No, it hasn't. Remember the
That's
part where,
outstanding.
like, we have quite a bit of money.
Yeah, you guys are fucking loaded.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, fine.
No.
Oh dear.
Alright, so Art actually has a very pleasant rest
Yeah.
up in his room by himself.
By
proud of
himself. I am proud of
One
myself.
thing that River's End does quite well is they have very comfy beds.
Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Okay, but you guys are chilling out in your cabin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright. So morning comes, and the boats are now operational yet again. Hooray! The train's not, though. The train's
Knack
still
is
fucked up.
bouncing up and down in anticipation.
We meet up at the boats.
Yeah, alright. So there's a little dock situation with a little hut there where somebody's taking tickets. And it is a Thrycreen! Wow!
Oh yeah, the Thrycreen made boat.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Knack is,
A little bit smaller than Knack.
okay.
Their eyes are very bright and sparkly. And they're wearing a nice little shirt with a bow tie
Cute.
Oh!
Very cute.
at the ticket stand.
Knack
We
is
have, like, a
very
little
excited
paper
to see another Thrycreen. He walks up and puts his elbow on the counter and says, in Thrycreen, "Hey man, how you doing?"
Well,
And returning in Thrycreen, they're saying, "Quite well, it's good to see another one of us."
Yeah, likewise. I actually didn't grow up in home country, so
Oh,
this
really?
this is pretty different. Listen, we got to get some tickets for me and my pals. What do I owe you?
It's 1 gold each.
Yeah, listen, I'll cover that. So
Aw.
I pay for the whole party.
Aw.
Yay!
Wait, hold on.
What?
Knack didn't want to shell out 1 gold
For a beer.
for an ale
Wait,
the night
wasn't-
before, and this morning he's like, "Yeah, I'll throw down fucking 4 gold or
Knack's
whatever."
feeling different today.
5 gold.
He just
5
met
gold.
he
Oh,
just
right,
met a new
Scarlett.
friend.
wasn't like all traveling and stuff paid for?
Well, the
He's
train
gonna
is
reimburse.
right.
You guys haven't been paid yet, so He'll cover your travel expenses.
We can write
this reimbursement.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can write this
Write it
one
off
off.
on our
We can
taxes.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Keep the receipt.
It's a write-off.
Yeah,
So-
keep the receipt because we'll have to.
Or at least keep your ticket so you have a record.
Yeah,
of it.
I keep. I as I pass the tickets to everyone, I'm like,
Keep your receipt.
What's a receipt?
Keep your paper.
Ooh.
Right. So the boat is getting loaded up and boarding. You guys board your nice little riverboat.
What kind of boat is it, Jeph?
It's a riverboat, damn it.
What kind of riverboat?
Every boat that's in a river is a riverboat.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You know those boats that you would in like the bayou with the big wheel at the back?
Oh.
Yeah. It's one of those types of boats.
Is it like
it's fairly large.
Is it like an open boat? Is it like has like a dining place boat?
It does have a little dining place inside, and it's covered. But most of the boat is just deck because it's a big tour boat, right?
Yeah.
So people are expected to be hanging out on the deck and looking at stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
before we hop on, I'm like, hey man, what's your name?
Well, this one's name is Chiwi.
Chiwi. Yo, I'm Knack.
Chiwi.
Nice to meet you, man.
It's good to meet you too.
Hey, listen, you take care of yourself. We're gonna hop on this boat here.
Absolutely. Have a nice ride.
Yeah, see you later, man.
He high fives you, or goes for a high five. It makes this like really uncomfortable, like clicking noise.
Everyone's like, oh, that.
Ooh, that sounded bad.
It sounded
Ugh.
I give him the finger snaps and I hop on the boat.
Wave's really excited.
So, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ask this guy in his tongue, because apparently I speak.
You
What,
speak
really?
Thrycree?
Yeah, so you told me.
Dope!
Yeah.
Why did Knack not know this? He could have been talking to you this whole time.
And Elvin and Seth as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's very difficult for him to speak common.
Aw.
And I'm just gonna ask him, how long does the boat ride take?
It's only a few hours.
How for you? How many?
A few, 3 or 4. Kind of differs depending on the day, wind, and all that.
Just step on the boat.
She made it sound a lot nicer than it was. She actually walked up to the stand and was like,
Yeah. It's just there like
And
with the same
and Chewie
smile, but
responds
making
with
horrible sounds.
Hey everybody, welcome to the end of another episode of the Killustrators. I am your editor boy and necromancer man, Adam. Yeah, and we're moving now. We're moving. The crew is off to new and exciting places. As usual, music provided by Incompetech.com and Kevin McLeod. Man, I like their music. But if you listen to the show, you already know that. This episode will be on YouTube on Friday, and we'll have a juicy new episode fresh off the tree for you in 2 weeks. If you want to get at us on social media, check us out at Killustrators on Twitter, and check the description for a link to our Discord, which is full of beautiful, wonderful people doing beautiful, wonderful things. We also do listening parties for every new episode the Thursday after the Wednesday a new episode comes out, where we play bingo. And if you win at bingo, you get to request me saying some shit here in the end slate. We didn't have a winner last episode, but we should have one next. Also, shout out to Lady Redhaired on Twitter for coming back as Scarlett. I know some people are happy to see her again. She's back up to her shenanigans. Leave us a review on iTunes. Also, share us with friends if you think we're worth it. Yeah. We've got some bloopers for you today, even though I think some people would argue that this is the main show now. So I mentioned last week that this week there was some shit going on in this episode that the crew was really into, and that is Mutton Scruggs. So Mutton Scruggs was something I came up with off the cuff for Oswalt as a little piece of something he did when he was a kid and why he would be kind of excited to go exploring. A little flavor text that the crew then grabbed onto and would not let go. I think I have about 17 minutes worth of them going on and on and on about how much they like Mutton Scruggs and riffing about Mutton Scruggs and a potential Scruggs cast. So that's after this. So that's a cheeky slice of madness that I hope you'll enjoy. So I'm gonna leave it to that. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you like the Scruggs-o-verse. And we will see you in 2 weeks. Be good to each other. Please, and thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
What would Mutt and Scruggs do?
Yeah, seriously.
Adam, what have you done? You've turned this into the Mutt and Scruggs fan cast.
Yeah.
For real, it's just fun to say Mutt and Scruggs.
Yeah, exactly.
I love Mutt and Scruggs.
Oh, Mutt and Scruggs.
Is it like Mutt and Scruggs?
No, I was thinking like mutton as in
Yeah.
mutton chops.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I was
Scruggs.
thinking mutton chops. I'm
Okay.
thinking of a dude with a comically large mustache who won't wear a shirt.
Love
And he's
it.
super jacked.
And he's super jacked
Fuck
and just
yeah.
goes on adventures.
Oh.
But wait, is it like he always is like kind of wearing a shirt, but then at the first sign of something that like
It gets
goes
torn
on,
off.
he just
Yeah.
tears it off
Or,
and like
or yeah, it just explodes off of him.
Yeah.
From it
Or like he
flying.
gets attacked by an animal or something and it shreds his shirt.
Yeah, like
All
anime
the-
girls whose clothes explode when they
Yeah.
fight. Same.
Of course.
It's him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
But
Shirtless
I
hero.
really was
Mutt and
thinking
Scruggs.
Mutt and Scruggs.
Yeah, same. But I'm fine with
I like Mutt and Scruggs,
I
and
like-
I also
yeah.
like this like really beefy dude.
Yeah.
He's great.
Beefy old timey dude.
Yeah, does he wear like a little bowler hat or something? Or...
He has to wear some kind of hat.
Yeah.
I like the bowler hat thing. I also
Oh, I
like
was
it,
thinking,
the
like,
idea of him
classic
wearing
safari
gloves.
hat.
I picture him as a
Safari hat.
pugilist, but like
Oh,
an
yeah.
adventuring pugilist.
I mean, at the end of the,
With a little bowler hat, like
Yeah, yeah.
the Mutt.
Yeah.
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 That's essentially what they turned Sherlock Holmes into, so he could be.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Well, you know.
Okay. I'm sorry. There was something got interrupted here. Things
yeah,
were
no,
happening. with
It's because I asked
Scarlett
what he
and
was reading.
Yeah.
And then someone said mutton chops.
Yeah.
Mutt and Scruggs.
For the April Fool's
Oh yeah.
episode of Killustrators,
Yes.
we should do a full Mutt and Scruggs adventure.
Fuck yes!
I am
Do you want to
100.
meet him?
I think my
No, it's
favorite
just gonna
part
be the
about
book.
this is this episode will not have aired. But it's also not a spoiler to just say that Mutt and Scruggs is a series of books in like universe. So we should just sit down and
What
all
if they get
new
pulled
characters.
into one of the books through a fucking portal?
Yeah.
What the
and,
fuck?
And then everybody has to use
Dope.
old timey voices, be like, "It's Mutt and Scruggs here to save the day."
Yeah, we all have
Which
to talk
doesn't-
like we're on an
Yeah.
old timey radio.
Yeah.
Stop, you fiend!
Yeah.
Said Mutt and Scruggs.
Yeah, that's all.
You have to
It's
say it
just
at
an
the end of
audiobook.
at the end
Yeah.
of your dialogue. You gotta phrase it like a
Yeah,
book.
it has to be Mutt and Scruggs in the Crystal Kingdom.
Oh god, yeah. Or we
Of
could
the
just
skull.
we could literally just
Yeah, the
write
Crystal Kingdom
a
of the
very
skull.
short story
With a skull.
and like sit down and have a couple people read it. It doesn't even have to be a full cast. It would be really good.
Well, I just checked. April 1st is a Monday, so it's like off, and I don't know if it's an on week or an off week for us. But it would be funny if we just put out like a little 15-minute like the adventures of Mutt and Scruggs.
Yeah.
And it's just like old timey piano music
And
and,
just
like
no backstory, just nothing.
Yeah.
Just like,
Oh god.
oh yeah, these are some books.
If we wrote a short story, I would be 100% okay with just recording it myself.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like an audio book.
yeah.
I'll work on it. I'll figure.
What am
Like
I
that,
doing?
I'm writing one too.
You
Nice. Let's
created
write boring Mutt and Scruggs books.
art.
We're gonna write the 7 books by the end of this.
Just the
Adventures
first
of
7.
Yeah. Obviously.
You're gonna
The
take it
7th
slow.
one is when it starts getting really good.
Yeah.
Then the author died, and they never finished the series.
Oh no, it was ghost written for 20 years.
Yeah.
By an actual ghost.
Yeah.
I mean,
By the ghost of the author.
Yeah.
How about that?
And his
That
name
could-
was Scrutton Muggs.
It's a self-insert character.
Yeah. It's his OC, and he's like, no, everyone knows how good my OC is. Look.
His OC became wildly famous, so although the author did die in obscurity, due to dying after only writing the first 7 books,
Yeah.
the remaining 42 were met with absolute acclaim, posthumously making him one of the most famous authors of all time. Young adult authors.
Young adult.
He wrote.
Yeah.
You can use that as the bio on the back of the book.
37 books as a dead guy.
47. No, 42. If there were 49 books, he wrote 42 after he died.
But his spirit got dispelled before he could write the 50th.
Yeah, the 50th would have been the penultimate.
The finale.
Scruggs adventure, and a lot of people have tried to write it, but just
find the
like
manuscript.
fan fiction. It's just like
the original manuscript could never be recovered.
Yeah, the plot had gotten so convoluted at that point, no one really knows how he was going to wrap it up.
Mm-hmm. So it's impossible
because there was like an evil twin, and also like his son. That he didn't know that he had for the first 30 some odd books.
And they kind of shoehorned the son in there. Eventually, he really came into his own as a character, and there was actually a whole spin-off series starring the son. That was like how you have the Babysitters Club, and then the so
even
I'm trying to think what
very
would be a
good
good
show.
name for his son.
I love it.
A Mutton Scruggs think tank.
Yeah. Well,
our Mutton Scruggs fan cast.
Yeah.
Wait, can we just talk about this like it's a series of books?
Yeah, of course.
And
how we not be
doing that?
I'll record a roundtable discussion of Mutton Scruggs
about
as
these
if it's
books that
real.
don't exist as if it's real.
Yeah.
You know
But
what?
be in character.
I'll
We're doing a podcast.
Not
as the
even
characters.
in character, just us. Just being like, let's talk about Mutton Scruggs.
But you know what
the
would
first
be
time you read a Mutton Scruggs book?
Yeah, that would
First time I ever
be
found Mutton Scruggs,
that would
I was
be
huffing paint behind a
a
library.
really good hour-long improv exercise,
Right?
Where all we know is Mutton Scruggs exists. It's a series of books.
And you have to yes and your friend.
Yeah.
And everything everyone says is canon.
You know those old Scholastic magazines where every so often in school they would give you one of these flyers and you would have to pick a certain amount of books or whatever and you would order them. You get a slip from your parents and you bring it in and yada yada yada. Yeah, that was the first time I ever saw Mutton Scruggs. It was in one of those. But it was the third one, so I didn't know what the hell was going on. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, still, it was a fun read.
I first read Mutton Scruggs and Shonen Jump.
That was awesome. They had a small stint in Shonen Jump.
Yeah.
Where
They did
wanted
a graphic novel series?
Yeah, they wanted it to reach a wider audience.
It completely obscured Naruto. I remember.
Oh, yeah.
It really did.
No, it was.
But it only happened for 2 years? Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was a relatively short run given how long it's been around.
Well, it's because that one time that he punched a hole in a man's chest and pulled out their beating heart, and then Shonen Jump was like,
we can't really do that.
Can't really do that.
It's it's mostly a kid's thing, right?
Yeah, it's young adult.
Can you have him reach into his heart and pull out trading cards?
Yeah, they tried to
But
censor
the other
it,
didn't
but it
want
was
to do that, so they
Spinning
had to
top
pull him from the roster, so it went back to
something we
just
can
being
sell
regular novels.
at Walmart.
Yeah.
Also, they kept flashing his panties in the series, and a lot of people found it in poor taste. So
yeah. But I don't know. I found it progressive at the time, really. You don't really see that kind of representation.
And it was
with
also
those
pretty
tropes.
true to the original books.
Yeah, I mean, he's usually getting pretty naked anyway.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah,
So,
true. Yeah.
I mean, it was slightly different, but it was pretty much in the same essence. So it wasn't. I don't understand what people were really being all that upset about. The publishers
people-
had to know what they were getting into, right? They presumably read it beforehand.
True Scrug Lords. Really?
Fuck.
fuck you. Just fuck you. Get out.
You know what? What a note to go out on.
What?
I thought the Mutton Scruggs thing was gonna be a throwaway goof.
No.
Joke's on you, fucker.
Now we're gonna put him in Soul Calibur.
Oh, yeah.
Turns out you're the throwaway
with a
goof.
ninja
Mutton Scruggs is sticking
You know what?
around.
I think
asshole.
he might be a long shot for Smash Ultimate.
Yes.
Now that he's
He's
in
one
Soul
of the
Calibur.
DLC
Yeah.
fighters.
I remember I couldn't get into the 2003 animated series of Mutton Scruggs because it deviated too far from the source material.
Right.
And then they rebooted it.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
as Mutton Scruggs Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Why did they
Anyway.
call it Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? There's no Brotherhood.
What about his fucking brother? That's
How
the
about
two
two
main
brothers?
characters are brothers.
No.
There's a brother. Except for the two main characters who are brothers.
Brotherhood, it's literally like the two main characters. No.
No, that's amazing.
I do appreciate the commitment, though.
Yes.
Why did they call it this? This is why. You're wrong. No. I refuse.
That doesn't make any sense.
I read this, you're not right.
Do you remember the game Sonic the Hedgehog and the Dark Brotherhood?
Yeah, I do.
It's real. That's not a
Sonic
joke.
the Hedgehog and Knuckles. And Scruggs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you remember when Sonic the Hedgehog and Mutt and Scruggs teamed up?
Yeah.
That was a really weird crossover.
He didn't really fit that style.
No, and Sonic was in like its dark phase too, so it was like really, I don't know, the whole thing was tonally just all over.
It's kind of a shame though, because there really could have been a decent Mutt and Scruggs video game franchise, but it kind of shot it in the foot before it could even get going.
And really, Sega fucked themselves over because Mutt and Scruggs is faster than Sonic, so...
Yeah, it felt unbelievable.
But
that Sonic
they
could,
tried to force
match.
that weird romance with Amy, and then it didn't work.
Yeah.
They always do that.
Because Mutt and Scruggs won over Amy.
Yes.
Yeah, there's this weird love triangle happening.
It was really unnecessary for the game. It didn't have anything to do with anything.
Yeah, it was. Like,
Also, it was a cooking simulator, which is really weird. So, I mean...
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it didn't have anything to do with anything. Like, none of the source material fit at all. And
it was just all
the
about,
narrative is weird.
Sonic coming back
Weird
home
cash
and
grabs.
being pissed and smoking cigarettes while the other two cooked and you did the mini games, and then it was really weird.
Yeah.
It was just weird.
You know what? I forgot about Sonic, like, going out and...
Yeah, it was a weird triangle. I didn't...
Yeah.
That's not considered part of the Mutt and Scruggs canon, is it?
No, it can be.
No, there's no way.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure they pulled it out. They had talks.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Talks
they've
were
like,
had.
released like statements. They've been like, don't. That's like out of universe.
They gotta have like a
the Sonic
footnote
characters
somewhere
don't
on the
exist
Wikipedia,
in the
right?
Scrugverse.
Adam, are you getting tired of this?
No, I want to wrap the recording.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Mutt and Scruggs.
All right.
Welcome to the Mutt and Scruggs podcast.
So we can do...
Welcome to the Muttonverse.
You're not.
Scruggs cast.
Scruggs cast.
Woo! We found a name!
Killustrators episode, like, 75, Scruggs cast.
And then it's just Scruggs cast.
Can we make a
That's what
weekly
we're gonna
Scruggs
name.
cast?
Fuck yeah.
For as precisely as long as we can.
more
do this
episodes
show.
of
And that's
that
it.
than
It
there
could be
are.
like one episode, it could be like 7. Like, whatever.
It could go on forever.
It could
We
go
don't
on
know.
forever.
Scruggs cast.
And the first person that laughs, like, wholeheartedly at, like, the dumb shit that someone else says, that's it, you're off.
Oh, yeah, no, it's
It's an elimination
test of
show like
wits.
Survivor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
every
actually,
episode.
no joke, like that idea if, like, there's an improv podcast where you're trying to make your co-hosts laugh, and every time somebody laughs, they get booted, and then it's like a competition every episode.
Yeah. Should have saved Scrug Lords.
I'm pretty sure
killed.
that is a
Scrug
thing.
Lords.
The problem is I laugh at my own jokes, so I'd say something,
Yeah.
laugh, and eliminate myself.
I mean, big fucking move.
I'm pretty sure that's an actual show. Like, I've seen this.
That
Yeah.
sounds dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's an English show, though.
Oh
But
my
I'm pretty sure
God.
that a lot of people do that. It just came to me when I realized so many people eliminate themselves.
Oh, yeah, for
Just
sure.
say a thing and then they are laughing.
Anyway,
Hate it.
Scrug.
Okay.
We're on a train.
Well, hold on. So I've done
How
some
long
shit.
did that bit go for?
I hate it.
That went
Not
on
long enough.
forever.
15 minutes.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
Felt like so much
That's
longer.
the first episode. We can just cut that and make it the first episode of the Scrugcast for Patreon
Right.
subscribers.
Right.
We played a lot of that real straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the point where
Here's the thing. We're all creative people, so by extension, we're all really good at lying.
Yeah.
Ain't making shit up on the spot.
Exactly.
gonna
We
walk-
don't need no fucking improv class.
We
I
don't
was
need
gonna say,
no
we're gonna walk
scrubs.
in. Fuck.
We're gonna walk in and start talking about fucking Scruggs, and people are gonna be like, "Holy shit, I'm gonna pay you."
Yeah. I read that in Mutton Scruggs one time.
So we'll wrap up what everybody's doing on the train,
Yep.
and then we'll end it with something happening, i.e. we're either showing up or something happens on the train. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
planning
yeah.
on.
Yeah. Cool.
So-
we were still talking.
Yeah, you and Scarlett were still talking.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I thought he
I
was.
thought you were
do
gonna
it
say.
too.
I thought you were gonna say we're still talking about mutton scrubs.
Yeah, shut up, Adam. Nobody
Scarlett
cares
and
about
Art are having a
up,
very
Adam.
in-depth conversation about mutton Scruggs.
And they both like rip
Stop
open their shirts and they got
interrupting us, Adam.
Scruggs tees underneath.
I like how even Kellan at this point is like, Adam! Mutton Scruggs is more important! We can only shoot so much shit before we have to talk about the Scruggoverse.
Oh god. Okay. Nothing any of us will ever do will be as good as mutton Scruggs. Okay.
I just love. Stop interrupting us.
I'm still talking here.
But very
I got a
important.
lot of feelings about mutton
I
Scruggs.
like how Adam has tried 3 or 4 different times to click us.
Yeah.
to
It's because
stop
we're at
talking.
the finish line.
I know.
He just wants to sleep.
Because Knack
won't
did a
stop.
bit, I did a bit. You guys are, I would assume, over halfway through your bit.
Yeah.
Brix might do something, and then we can just wrap it, and you can talk about Mutton Scruggs all you fucking want.
Save me a headache editing. No.
I like
I
how
just
Knack's-
want to point out, this is your fault.
I am painfully aware of that.
Holy fucking shit, dude. I'm all fucked up.
On Mutton Scruggs.
Hell yeah. Mutton Scruggs is my anti-drug.
It's my drug, man.
It's
My
also
drug
just
choice.
straight up my drug. I get fucked up on mutton Scruggs.